Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Shops seem to be so magical this time of the year, and I wanted to bring you along, so stick around. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is in the description of every video. Hi guys, I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody's healthy right now, and that your December is going as planned, and that you're full of the Christmas spirit. Everybody seems to be in a better mood in December, don't you think? Kinder. I just decided to stop here. I was on my way to go grocery shopping, and my husband wasn't with me, so I could get away with it. These two, I think I might end up going back and getting them because they'll be awesome for Christmas. I decided against them at the time, but now that I look at them here, of course, I'm tempted to go back. These snow globes were so cute. They're made in Bavaria, and he had a whole bunch of different ones. He has a lot of items that are European that are still being made to this day that he sells in his shop this time of the year. And of course, we have some beautiful dolls. This China doll is cute. And this doll I actually sold to him. He has a variety of different items. He didn't have many dolls until I got a hold of him. And then, you know, this is another one that I sold to him. He has a cute setup here. Little girl there at the desk. And lots of toys surrounding a large tree. He really outdid himself with his Christmas displays this year. I really enjoyed the way he had the shop set up. But lots of antique toys and lots of Christmas trees with old ornaments. Oldenburg, Indiana is a German town. It was established, I think, in 1881. And the population right now is about 750 people. But it's called the Village of Spires because of the really tall steeples and like that for the church. The Sisters of St. Francis, isn't he awesome. I think he's paper mache, but he's an oldie. He wasn't for sale. I was creeping on him. He was something else. I seen him from across the room, and I was like, mm-hmm, my kind of Santa. But yeah, any of the religious items that I have in my shop are usually from the Sisters of St. Francis there in Oldenburg, because he talks to the nuns. They actually have ice cream that they sell at the shop, and one of the nuns that lives there in Oldenburg, um, she makes the ice cream, and they sell a ton of ice cream at this shop. I think they sell more ice cream than they sell antiques. But I love this setup with the Victorian dress and purse and everything on this mannequin that was set up. So pretty. If I had a larger house, I would definitely have a mannequin set up in some kind of period costume for sure. But I live in a little house. Isn't this awesome? They're like wire trees, and the metal kind of circles around, and it's just nothing but ornaments hanging off of it. I thought they were awesome. And so you're just showcasing your ornaments, basically. And these were all old ornaments. They were all anywhere between like $10 to $15 a piece. And I just looked and looked and looked. I was trying to find, of course, a few special ornaments for my little tabletop tree, but nothing really stuck out to me because I was looking for just straight silver. I didn't want anything with any color in it. I wanted it either to be solid white or silver, and I couldn't find anything, unfortunately. But there's a lot of pretty ornaments. This fella right here. Look at the face. Yeah. Some of them old Santas, man, I'm telling you, they give you nightmares. And these little early hand puppets, I thought they were really cute. This Santa Claus, he was a little creepy too. Kind of creepy. He lit up. These look like they're old pages out of like a magazine or booklet. But I think they're wonderful. They're gorgeous. The illustrations are. And that caught my eye. $129 from the late 1800s. An oil painting. And there's another one. These are all German smokers. And he had a huge display of these German smokers. The larger ones, of course, were upwards of $200. But then they had this too, which those are the ones where you light the candle and the heat from the candle gets that top portion spinning. And some of the little figures are animated. Look at that display. Isn't it beautiful? It just screams Christmas. But all of these figures are all German smokers. You see their mouths are all open, and all of them have pipes. So the smoke will come right out of their mouths. They're really cute. Really cute. And they're made of wood. He had probably maybe 100 or so of these all displayed. And these little tiny trees with these little miniature wooden ornaments, they were really cute too. Trying to take all of it in was easier a little at a time. These large ones were awesome. They didn't have all the bright colors like the smaller ones did, but they were still equally as cute. Look at the little snowman, little house. It's all so cute. I'm going to take a poll right now, okay? How many of you liked Santa Claus when you were a kid? The idea of Santa Claus coming to the house and bringing presents was totally awesome. But the idea of having to sit on Santa Claus's lap and tell him what I wanted was not awesome. He freaked me the hell out. How about you? How did you feel about it? And yet, even though we had that response when we were a kid, which I'm assuming that over 50% of you are going to agree with me, we still put our kids through the same thing. It's like, oh, we got to go get a picture with Santa. No. My kids weren't having it either. Ooh, here's another old Santa. He's a little creepy too. Here's some stuff from the Sisters of St. Francis that he's gotten. We have some Mary statues and some crucifixes. This old leather-bound set of books for $220. It was 8 books. Definitely worth the money. They're gorgeous. And I know there's a lot of people out there collect rolling pins, and he had rolling pins galore. Any type, age, size, shape. If you need a rolling pin, you need to head on out to Oldenburg, Indiana, and get your rolling pin. Lots of Crocs. And I do love those horns. I think they're cool hanging on a tree like that. I think they're really neat. Anybody out there put up more than one tree? I'm telling you, one regular size tree and one small tree, like a tabletop tree, is it. I hear of people talking about different trees and different rooms and different themes and so on and so forth. And that just makes me so tired thinking about it. I just don't know how anybody gets the energy to put it up. And then you have to take it all back down and pack it all back up again. No, it's not for me. Sorry. I mean, I guess if you really love Christmas, then it's not a big deal. But darn, that's a little overkill for me. Those I thought were cute. They're German, and they're little music boxes. You wind them up and they play music. I thought those were pretty. I love the old frame. That rich colored wood with the beading all around it. That Christmas tree, I don't know. It looks a little... $49. It had little lights on each point at the end of each branch. I don't know. It looks like maybe it needs to be sitting outside, like with a hobo or something. I don't know. It looks kind of grungy and dirty to me. I don't... Maybe it's just me. I don't know. That color just doesn't belong on a Christmas tree. That I thought was cute. That bunny, it was cast iron cake pan. And I just loved this old puzzle. I was impressed with this out of the sheer magnitude because I've never seen this many pieces in one place displayed together before. I just thought that was crazy. I've always seen just, one piece here or there, but never a whole set like that. Hi guys, we're in Brookville, Indiana right now, and I thought it might be interesting to go in to the pharmacy here because they always have an awesome Christmas display, and I don't think I've ever taken you in before, but they'll have unique items that you don't find at your regular stores like Walmart or anything like that, but they always have it set up so pretty for Christmas. This is their storefront. I had to mute this because they were blasting country music, and I don't want my video demonetized. But these types of places, when you go in and purchase from them, it's kind of like a boutique experience, because you'll find a lot of items in places like this that you don't normally find anywhere else. Um, some of it's basically the same, but a lot of it is more specialized items than you would normally see at, Walmart or something like that. I love these because they looked like they had like snow on them and kind of, like a berry bush or something, but I just wasn't willing to pay up for it. That unfortunately, that is something else too, is you will pay up for this type of stuff. Best time to catch stuff like this, though, is just like any other place. If I find stuff like that I really like, um, they do deep discounts, of course, after the holiday season. So right after Christmas, if you go there and hit them up, that stack of books was really pretty. Um, yeah, $28.99. I don't know. And I do love snow globes for Christmas. But I always find really unique Halloween items at these pharmacies too. They have a location here in Brookville, and they have another location in, I think, Batesville, and one in Greensburg or Connorsville or something like that. But the one in Batesville, I've bought stuff from too, and I just think the best time to hit them is right after the holidays. Unfortunately, it stinks though, because you don't get to use it that year, but you'll have it the following year. But they have some really cute ornaments and such, and candles and things. But if you're not used to going to places like this, go out of your comfort zone and try to find some of these little small towns with places like this. And it's usually around here. I mean, I know there's a pharmacy in Rushville, Indiana, and they always have the most unique and cutest items, especially around the holidays, that you don't see anywhere else. Of course, it may be a little bit more expensive, but like I said, you can always hit them after after the holidays. But I always enjoy looking at their displays because they display everything so nicely. It's like they have some kind of, professional decorator come in and set up their trees and everything, because everything is just so professionally done. That's the way it looks. They have a couple different rooms with different setups. I thought that lantern was awesome. And this was kind of like a whole theme of like more neutral, like, gold and white, which I thought was really pretty. That wasn't too bad. $21.99. But the little church steeple lanterns and that I thought were really cute. And I loved this hanging. I don't know what it was. It had like little pine cones or something on it. But honestly, that was for the hanger that it was in. I looked at the price on those and I just wasn't feeling it either. I'm a Grinch when it comes to parting with money for holiday decor. But when it comes to vintage and antiques, I am not a Grinch at all. I'm like, take my money. You can have it. Totally opposite. I don't know. I guess I just can't justify spending that much money on stuff that I just get to enjoy, 1 month out of the year, and then it gets packed away again. and then used again the following year, sometimes. Now, I've gotten so disgusted here lately because I had some mice break in to this little storage house that I have on my property and peed all over my one Santa Claus. He smells horrendous. I mean, he's like gag worthy. If you even get 2 feet from him, he stinks so bad. So I was really disgusted with that. And then they chewed up some of my stuff too, and I thought, you little boogers, man, you've got a death wish on you, because I'm going to either sick my kitty on them, or I'm going to buy some rat poison or mouse poison. I know they want to come in and get warm. I don't mind. Go ahead and get warm. Get all snuggly. You mess with my crap, though, then, you know, your time is up. Sorry about that. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little miffed about my Santa Claus, because I had him for years. And then they proceeded to make a nest on top of him and pee all over him. Ugh, it was awful. So, needless to say, some of my Christmas stuff ended up in the trash can, and it looked perfect. It didn't look like there was anything wrong with it, but, you know, as long as you had a nose and you could smell, you couldn't get anywhere near it. I thought these little foxes and stuff were really cute with the faux fur. Like if you're doing a woodland theme. I used to have stuff like this all over my tree when I was younger, especially when I had kids that were little. You know, my kids are older now, so I decorate the tree more in a sense of my style now versus being kind of, you know, geared towards the kids. Unfortunately, though, I have a ton of ornaments from when they were little. Like, my oldest son now, of course, doesn't give a rat's a about Winnie the Pooh. But when he was little, he loved Winnie the Pooh. So, I had Winnie the Pooh all over the tree and the cast of characters. And then my youngest, he used to love Mickey Mouse. And so, of course, I had Mickey Mouse all over the tree. So, not anymore. And they've went to the Christmas graveyard, whereas a box of ornaments that just never get put up anymore. But hopefully, they'll have kids and I can pass them down to them. Well, guys, I'm in my bed. A long day of shopping and grocery shopping. And Grim Kitty is with me snuggling. But I have all my stash here. I brought the bag in here and was looking at my stuff, and I was going to show you what I picked up. Of course, I got Creepy Claus. I had to buy Creepy Claus. And I found some more ephemera. We have this chickie right here. This is a trade card. I think it would have maybe been in a tobacco type thing, but I thought she was cool with the butterfly wings. Yeah, cigarettes. And then this cool hooter here. This was mustard, I think. Yep. Has a little damage on the back. Probably somebody had like a scrapbook or something. They had it glued in. And this big bosom lady. I just thought her face was funny. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bee or a fly or a wasp or something, but she's a little put off by it. And I just thought anything funny like that, I'm always drawn to it. But I thought it was funny, so I grabbed it. And, of course, this, because it's just so flippin' strange. Pierrot Assassin. You see this guy running away. This is an old French trade card. He's got a sword in his hand, and this poor fella lost his head. No head. And he's actually pointing at his, offender as he's running away with the sword. The whole situation is a little strange. But, yeah. Anyways, what do we got here? I can't read any of it because it's in French. And I can't read French. But you can see it says Paris here. Anyways, yeah, a little strange. And then, these little guys I picked up. I thought they were kind of cool. They look like the little spun cotton faces and their little knitted outfits. We have a boy and a girl, and this girl, oh my Lord, she's got double D's going on or something. Look at them bosoms. She's well endowed. But I thought they were too cute to pass up, so I grabbed them. And I got this crucifix. The base is a little worn. It's got a crack in the wood, but it's awesome. It's an oldie. Hi, Grim Caddy. It's an oldie, Grim Caddy. Here, you keep an eye on that for me, okay? Okay. And then these old puppets. Looks like the heads are like a thicker paper, like cardboard, and the bodies are kind of like a fabric, stuffed fabric. Anything old and kind of looks like it's on its last leg, I'm usually attracted to for some reason. I don't know why. I just am. And this sword, it's a wooden toy sword. From another church or something like that. Something that they used in like a play for the kids. But honestly, I know my boys when they were little, they definitely would have put one or both of their eyes out with it. But yeah, this was a kid's sword. Isn't that fun? But yeah, I have lots and lots of stuff in my shop on Etsy. You guys can take a gander at, and don't forget to use the code Vintage10 for a 10% discount. If you are a channel member, which is $4.99 a month, you have access to another code that you can use in my shop, which gives you a bigger discount, and it pays for itself if you're a frequent flyer in my Etsy shop anyways. But it would be much appreciated. Shop small this holiday season. Help support small businesses like mine. And me and Grim Kitty are signing out. We're going to bed. Right, Grim Kitty? She ain't talking to me. Because she's snuggled and looks like she's pretty well sleeping right now. Which is what I'm going to do. So, till next time, guys. See ya later. I forgot. Happy Krampusnacht. December 5th. I hope you were good. Because if you weren't, you're going to get switched.